I awoke to find Mia's arm around my waist, anchoring me to reality. Her scent was a comforting presence, a grounding force that drew me back from any lingering dreams. Mornings began with quiet conversations over steaming mugs of coffee, sharing dreams and fears that once felt too big to speak aloud. Evenings were filled with laughter echoing through the house, chasing away shadows and replacing them with warmth. The line between our roles blurred, yet it never felt confusing. There was a comfort in the chaos, a familiarity in the unknown. In Mia, I saw a strength I'd always known was there, but never had the chance to witness. Her resilience shone through in every decision, every touch. She wasn't just my daughter anymore. She was my equal, my confidant, my lover. And in loving her, I found a part of myself I didn't know existed, a fierceness, a tenderness, a depth that resonated with the depths of my soul. Yet there were moments when the enormity of our situation pressed upon me, heavy and unwelcome. Memories of disapproving glances and hushed whispers from the past swirled in my mind. Fear, like a persistent guest, refused to leave. Doubts whispered insidious lies, questioning whether I was betraying my role, my responsibilities. But then Mia's hand would find mine, her eyes would lock onto mine, and all the fear would melt away. In her gaze, I found solace, a reflection of the unconditional love that had always bound us. With each passing day, our bond deepened, becoming a source of strength and solace. Together, we explored uncharted territories, discovering desires and dreams we kept hidden. Her touch ignited a fire within. Sleepily, I turned my head, meeting her gaze, which was fixed on me with an intensity that made my heart skip a beat. Gone was the playful twinkle I was accustomed to seeing there. Instead, a newfound depth, a quiet maturity stared back at me. "Good morning," I managed, my voice raspy with sleep. "Morning," she replied, her voice barely a whisper. For a moment, we just lay there, the silence between us pregnant with unspoken emotions. It was a familiar silence, yet somehow different now. Before, it was easy, almost effortless. But today, every tick-tock of the clock echoed the complexity that had entered our relationship. It was strange to think that the bond between us had always been this intense, yet it was undeniable. This was where our journey had led us. The realization brought a mixture of excitement and trepidation. Suddenly, the walls between our roles as mother and daughter seemed to have vanished, replaced by something raw and vulnerable. Memories flooded my mind, her first steps, her first day of school, the countless scraped knees and broken dreams we'd mended together. Each moment had brought us closer, laying the foundation for something that defied definition. It was a love story, yes, but not one I could have ever imagined. And as the sun streamed through the window, bathing our room in its gentle glow, I realized we had reached a turning point. The road ahead was uncertain, but with Mia by my side, I knew I would face whatever lay ahead with courage. Her hand found mine, intertwining our fingers. The warmth of her touch was a constant reminder of the journey we shared and the one we were embarking on. Looking into her eyes, I saw not just my daughter, but a kindred spirit, a partner. The weight of her gaze upon me was a promise, an unspoken vow to navigate these uncharted waters together. As the week progressed, our days took on a new rhythm, a melody played just for the two of us.